Hello and welcome back to the Rangers News YouTube channel. My name is Cameron Willis and we're back with a brand new video. This week we'll be looking at 3 players of immense talent who, if we can unlock it, can deliver immense quality for the Ibrox side across the season. If Rangers can get this exciting young trio playing at the top of their game consistently, then the future is surely going to be bright at Ibrox. Yes, we're discussing none other than the technically tremendous Joe Aribo, the devilishly skillful Ryan Kent, and the wizardry of Romanian attacker Ianis Hagi. Across the Scottish game, it is difficult to make a case against these 3 being up there as amongst the most talented players in the country. Now is the time for these players to take that step up from raw talent to consistent performers, and in doing so help fire the Rangers to that long-awaited 55th league title. At 24, Joe Aribo is the oldest of the bunch, but perhaps entered football in the most unorthodox fashion of the 3. Playing for lowly Staines Town as early as 2014, Joe Aribo has worked his way up through the lower divisions in England to emerge as a leading talent for the Nigerian national team. And the lanky midfielder is a player of immense technique and creativity, and also has goals in his locker to boot. There's a reason why Charlton Athletic manager Boya was so upset he left for Rangers, their relegation from the Championship only serving to highlight his importance to their team. Whilst the talent of Aribo has always been visible, a lack of consistency and big match experience has also been evident. He's come a long way since being posted missing in that first Old Firm game of last season and stepped up to the plate several times as he has got used to the rigours of Scottish football. A Ricky Lamy elbow and 20 stitches will do that to you. His substitute appearance against Braga in the Europa League highlighted the standard of player we have in Joe, and this pre-season he has been absolutely tremendous. There's more drive to his game and added directness, and as we saw with that mesmerisingly entangled 1-2 dip of the shoulder goal against Motherwell, a renewed confidence. If we are to be successful, we need our number 17 to deliver what he's capable of on a regular basis. Ianis Hagi, 21, comes to Rangers with not only the weight of expectation given to him by Father Georgie, but also through years of expectancy. Ever since Hagi was a teenager, he's been tipped for the very top, but spells at Fiorentina and Genk have not unlocked the best of his vibrant footballing personality. Mature way beyond his age, Hagi speaks so well and so confidently. It has always been about finding the right home for his game to take the next step. Everything is pointing to that being Ibrox. That inspired second half showing against Braga proved how much this young man can shoulder the burden of responsibility. He's a leader. He leads through his ability and his talent, and as much as the Ibrox support was blown away by Hagi that night, he too was blown away by us. It appears a match made in heaven. Rangers shelled out a reported £3 million fee to bring Hagi to Ibrox, and it could be amongst the club's greatest ever investments. Hagi is playing with a smile on his face, scoring goals, and helping to spread those numbers out across the team and away from the likes of Alfredo Morelos and Jermaine Defoe. One of the biggest differences between Rangers and Celtic last season was the amount of goals and assists our rivals got from the likes of Ryan Christie and James Forrest. This will need to be replicated at Ibrox from the likes of Hagi and Ryan Kent if we're to be successful. Speaking of Ryan Kent, in pre-season, the tricky winger has looked every inch the player we shelled out £7.5 million on last season. There is a reason Rangers invested so much in Ryan Kent, and that is because the 23-year-old is a raw talent full of potential who could wind up going very, very far in the game. Similarly to Hagi, Kent never really found a home until he found Ibrox, and the winger himself only had one destination in mind last season. That's despite interest in the likes of Champions League side Club Brugge. Rangers stumped up the cash, but big game player Kent failed to deliver on a consistent enough basis. This is one player who terrifies Celtic and who has regularly came up big for the club when we've needed him, but that has been his style throughout his career. Now we need more consistency. We need greater numbers from Kent across the season, with that flash of quality, trickery and ability needed just as much at Ross County as it is at Celtic Park. The good news is that in pre-season there's a case to be made that this young man has been our best player. Similarly to Aribo, there's a renewed confidence and belief, and rather than frustratingly picking the ball up in the middle of the pitch, he's receiving it in and around the box, going past players and causing havoc. It's here where Kent can do damage, and if he keeps getting in those positions, we'll see the evolution of the forward from precocious young talent to quality, consistent performer. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I've certainly enjoyed watching these 3 players develop at Ibrox, and I'm very excited for what they can bring to the table this season. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. We've got plenty more planned ahead of the new season, and we're looking forward to sharing this with you in the coming weeks. Thanks for watching and listening, take care of yourselves, and mon the teddy bears.